this evening, the breaking news, all the political action around the race for the Vice President's post, it would be reiterating political optics in election-bound Tamil Nadu. Vasudha, it would seem to have taken centre stage after the announcement of Maharashtra governor and BJP face from Western Tamil Nadu and an OBC candidate, CP Radhakrishnan, as the NDA's choice. The INDIA alliance meetings are on in the national capital to finalise the opposition's candidate. It could be a apolitical Tamil candidate to counter the NDA, fielding a candidate from that same state. But what's the buzz you're picking up, Vasudha, at the moment in New Delhi?
Well, the action is all in New Delhi, Veera, but the essence of all of this is Tamil Nadu politics and, of course, the politics of Tamil pride, who is against Tamil pride and who is for it. And even as we speak, Kiran Rijiju, Parliamentary Affairs Minister, has just come out and he's talking to press reporters there. And this is after a very crucial meeting that took place in Minister Prahlad Joshi's residence. And this is where CP Radhakrishnan, the candidate for vice presidential polls by the NDA, is staying. In fact, he has met all the vice presidential, he has met all the floor leaders of the NDA. And like you rightly said, the opposition is also going to come out with its own set of, with its own candidate. And we'll have to wait and see how, if they actually go for that non-political Tamil candidate, is what the DMK and the Congress party has also been pushing for. Let's listen to some reactions now on this story.
Appeal Tamil Nadu Chief Minister and the Tamil Nadu Member of Parliament, members of Parliament also should support, because he is a very apt candidate, and but for him, no any other candidate will be compatible for this post, even if they announce a candidate from the opposite camp.
They are doing it only because in the next 8 months Tamil Nadu is going to face election. So they want to take advantage and tell the people that we have fielded one Tamil for the post of Vice President. But whatever they have done to Tamil Nadu is still lingering in the minds of the people. They are not giving money to the state of Tamil Nadu for education, stating that only if you follow our system, we will not give money. Fielding one Tamilian so that they can cover everything is, I don't know what kind of an idea it is.
A son of the soil is representing at one of the helm of affairs, representing India as its vice president. We are all happy and glad. And I would call this as a very carefully planned and strategic move by our ally, BJP and NDA. I don't think so that RSS or its ideology has got anything to do or influence his way of functioning.
NDA meeting. The NDA meeting has come to a close, Vasudha. I think the bigger focus will be at that INDIA Bloc huddle, because that's where we'll know what the opposition strategy is going to be. The NDA pretty clear at the moment, given that everyone's together as far as the NDA is concerned and the kind of statements that's come down. Vasudha, pretty much in terms of numbers, CP Radhakrishnan has the numbers if the NDA flock sticks together. And that seems to be the message coming out of the NDA meeting at the moment.
That's right. In fact, you can see the visuals behind me. Chirag Paswan, Minister, just left. Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav also just left, along with Kiran Rijiju, Parliamentary Affairs Minister. Veera, like you rightly pointed out, the numbers are in favour of the NDA. Of the 786 odd MPs from Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, the NDA has ownership of almost more than over 420 MPs, and that is much more than the 324 number that they need. And this is a complicated system. It's an electoral college system where the preference also counts. So clearly, the NDA has a cushion here, a very safe cushion, not the cushion that it had in 2014 and 2019 when Venkaiah Naidu, 2017 and 2022 when Venkaiah Naidu won with almost 272 votes, and of course the Jagdeep Dhankar also won with 346 votes. It's tightly contested this time, but still a comfortable, comfortable position for the NDA. And like you also pointed out, CP Radhakrishnan's candidature is also to put the DMK in a spot. But considering that for the DMK, it's not just about the Tamil sentiment, but also about the Periyarite self-respect sentiment that is important. It is going to be easy for the DMK to make people understand why it opposes CP Radhakrishnan's candidature. So I don't think politically it's going to be that critical for the DMK. But yes, in terms of setting the optics.
Vasudha, let's just listen in to Kiran Rijiju. I believe we can play out his soundbite. But as you're rightly pointing out, the bigger news focus at the moment is at that INDIA bloc meeting. Let's just listen in to Kiran Rijiju before we get more information from there.
आज एनडीए के वाइस प्रेसिडेंशियल इलेक्शन का कैंडिडेट आदरणीय सीपी राधाकृष्णन जी दिल्ली पहुंचा है। तो अभी एनडीए के फ्लोर लीडर्स के साथ एक इंट्रोडक्टरी बैठक हुई है, क्योंकि आदरणीय सीपी राधाकृष्णन जी एनडीए के कैंडिडेट है, इसलिए एनडीए के फ्लोर लीडर से सबसे पहले मिलना जरूरी है। वैसे तो सब उनसे वाकिफ हैं, वर्तमान में महाराष्ट्र के गवर्नर हैं और झारखंड के भी गवर्नर रहे हैं, सब परिचित है। फिर भी कैंडिडेट के तौर पर घोषित होने पर एक औपचारिक बैठक हुई है। कल पूरे एनडीए पार्टी के पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी में आदरणीय सीपी राधाकृष्णन जी का फुल फ्लेज इंट्रोडक्शन होगा। हम सब बहुत गौरवान्वित महसूस कर रहे हैं कि आदरणीय सीपी राधाकृष्णन जी जैसे शख्सियत को उपराष्ट्रपति पद के लिए एनडीए की ओर से उम्मीदवार बनाया गया है। एनडीए के सभी लीडर्स ने आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को धन्यवाद दिया है कि इतना एक उपयोगी, बहुत ही अच्छा इंसान, बहुत ही अच्छा गवर्नर के रूप में काम करने वाले को उपराष्ट्रपति के उम्मीदवार के रूप में पेश किया गया है। सबने धन्यवाद जताया है और आदरणीय सीपी राधाकृष्णन जी का सम्मानजनक आज उनको सबने वेलकम किया है और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि सब पार्टी ऐसा शख्सियत को समर्थन देंगे और बिना किसी हिचकिचाहट सारे पार्टी समर्थन देंगे, ऐसा हम उम्मीद करते हैं।
That was Kiran Rijiju there. Vasudha pretty much saying that, look, this is an introductory meeting with the entire NDA flock and all the floor leaders. Important for the NDA to hold its flock together as far as these vice presidential face-off is concerned. We'll have to wait and see what comes out of the INDIA bloc. Also joining us this evening, our senior journalist RK Radhakrishnan, who follows the DMK and Tamil Nadu politics very closely. A. Saravanan of the DMK is joining us. Suman C. Raman, political analyst, is joining us. Also with us, Kovai Satyan of the AIADMK, a key NDA ally, which could be boosted by the proposing of a Tamilian for the post of Vice President. Vasudha, before we get to RK Radhakrishnan and the rest of the panel, very, very briefly, Vasudha, are you picking up any indications from the INDIA bloc meeting on what's perhaps their strategy going to be? Vasudha seems to be having trouble hearing us here. RK Radhakrishnan, are you picking up any indication on what the DMK's position is going to be? Is it likely to be an apolitical Tamil candidate? Are they going to push for a Tamil candidate, or are they going to play with the INDIA alliance overall? Because other allies could have other concerns.
Yeah, completely agree with you on that, Veera. Thank you for the opportunity. It appears that the DMK is okay with either of the two choices, a political candidate from Tamil Nadu or a non-political candidate from Tamil Nadu. But the insistence is that a candidate from Tamil Nadu should contest, given the fact that the BJP or the NDA has put up a candidate from Tamil Nadu. That's the only bottom line. And it appears that the Trinamool Congress is the only party which seems to have reservations in this arrangement. And Congress also wants to go along with the DMK. That's what I learned. That's one. And secondly, who is CPR? Why was he cast aside for such a long time? And that's a question. This entire thing of DMK on the back foot that has been playing out from yesterday, I find it extremely funny and ridiculous. Because soon after Annamalai takes over as president of the BJP, we have seen a systematic casting aside of L. Ganeshan, who gets thrown to Manipur, Tamilisai Soundararajan, who gets sent to Telangana as governor, L. Murugan, who gets thrown out as BJP state president and straight into Union Minister of State. And then you have CPR, who later on, a year and a half later, gets thrown as governor to Jharkhand. So what are we talking about? Suddenly, if somebody has found great virtues in CPR, of course, lovely friend, great guy, reaches across both eyes of, and very, very good to both the DMK and ADMK, no controversies. In fact, he's one of the topmost leaders to meet MK Stalin recently, from Tamil Nadu.
Right.
Of course, he's governor. But then imagine a governor calling on a chief minister at his residence. It raised a lot of eyebrows, and we all thought there was something more to it on August 11th than merely inquiring after MK Stalin.
Okay, so RK, you're saying that it's a legacy that counts, and in politics sometimes it's consistency that matters. A. Saravanan, I wanted to understand from you, because today, the whole day in the parliament, we heard two narratives. One, of course, that the DMK is in a sense of a bind because they can't be seen as opposing a CPR, a Tamil face, which is why it is imperative for them to also push for a Tamil face. And of course, non-political because the TMC doesn't want one. Do you really think that the DMK faces political challenge if it is seen as opposing CPR?
Yeah, see, before getting into the meat of this discussion, we want to know, where is Dankar? Have you ever found out? Raghav, were you able to find out where is Dankar? We only wish what happened to Dankar does not happen to any of the vice presidential candidates that is being put up by the BJP. And who is he? He's an RSS and a BJP man. And maybe he's from the state of Tamil Nadu, but what has he done for the state of Tamil Nadu? And he has belittled. He went and propagated false news, fake news, that people in Tamil Nadu are being attacked for speaking in Hindi. When has that ever happened? We know where we stand on all these issues. And this man, see, let us leave the camaraderie. That is the dignity the chief minister has and that man has. That doesn't mean that, he is going to be endorsed. That is too much. He's a BJP candidate, and this is only a ceremonial post. And we have people from the state of Tamil Nadu who are holding high offices, more powerful offices, ministers. What have they done for the state of Tamil Nadu? One minister was saying her contribution is that please put more money into the pledge than hundi. The other man said, oh, do we have an ATM? This is their contribution. And the other candidate from the state of, chief minister from the state of Tamil Nadu went with Karnataka delegation because she was chosen from
Let
Karnataka
me get
as a
Kovai
Rajya Sabha
Satyan
member.
to respond to what you're saying. Kovai Satyan,
is.
DMK saying this, pointing out, saying that, look, it's only a ceremonial post. This will not change the local narratives and realities. Answer before I go to Sumansi Raman as well.
No, I tell you, this is a very careful and a strategic move by our ally BJP. Now DMK is left to defend for itself by not supporting a son of the soil Tamilian nominated in the VP role. Now, if they want to abstain from the voting, there has to be solid reasons. The first reason that has come out is he is an RSS man. So if one has to go by the ideological background, why didn't DMK support Abdul Kalam ji? He was the son of the soil. Why they backed out? Why didn't they support Draupadi Murmu ji? He was from the downtrodden segment. So which clearly exposes the double standards of BJP, and the fake narrative and the fake peddlers are caught off guard with this elevation. And we are happy and elated that a son of a soil is being nominated. And our General Secretary has made an appeal to everyone, set across all your differences. Let's have our Tamilian be the Vice President of our country. So this has nothing to do with what is his background, or it is indeed CP Radhakrishnan got elected as the MP when he was an ally with DMK. And where did this RSS background and ideology went at that point of time? They were happy at that point of time.
So DMK
Right.
doesn't
Let
have
me
a
get in
solid
SG Surya
reason
here.
to
SG Surya
defend.
represents the BJP. Surya, how do you, why is the BJP thinking that the DMK would actually support CP Radhakrishnan just because he is a Tamil person? Because given the understanding of Dravidian politics, we understand that, there is a certain essence attached to the Periyarite self-respect movement, and Tamil pride is also attached to that. And clearly, this is the DMK saying that this is a man who joined the Jansangh at the age of 17, so why should we be supporting him? Why would the BJP expect him to support the candidate?
See, every candidate belongs to one party or another, one ideology or another. That is a different story. You will very well remember when Pratibha Patil was fielded by the UPA way back in 2007. Shiv Sena, which was our ally, it went beyond to support Pratibha Patil and supported because she was son of their soil. So similarly, we just want to test if DMK is only talk or action. Previously, we have the 2007 example when it refused to support the Tamilian Dr. Abdul Kalam for the presidentship. Today, if they are not going to support it, we just want to expose it to the people of Tamil Nadu. That is the only intention. So DMK has only one thing to do, whether it supports the Tamilian or it does not support the Tamilian. That is the question here. You cannot while away it by saying he is an RSS man. On the opposite side, if it's a DMK man, it is equally criticizing. We equally criticize DMK as well. DMK is not a party that has ruled the state for 60 continuous years. It was out of power for 35 years in the last 50 years. So people support does not come here. Everybody belongs to one party or another. The only question is whether
I'll get
DMK will
Saravadan's
support a
response to
Tamilian
the
or
fact
not.
that you're saying it's a binary choice of whether you want to support a Tamilian or not. But before that, Sumant Raman, do you see that the DMK is in a catch-22 situation? Or given that the nature of Dravidian politics, he's considered a BJP candidate, it's not so much of an electoral issue for the DMK. How do you see this playing out?
I don't think this is a huge problem for the DMK, particularly because he doesn't need their votes to win. If it was a case where CPR's election would depend on the DMK's vote, and then they opposed him, that would have been significantly a problem for the party, and that would have had some kind of political repercussions. Now it's a case where whether they vote for him or vote against him, he is anyway likely to win. So in that situation, I do not see the DMK being pushed very much into a corner. Yes, there will be a little bit of talk. The AIDMK BJP combine is having meetings. Mr. Edapadi is touring the state and all that. So they will try to pin the DMK down on this. But in the present context, the fact that anyway Mr. CPR is going to win means that the DMK will probably get off the hook. I don't see this having any great political repercussions for them. And, they could also, they have a good equation personally with Mr. CP Radhakrishnan. He's got friends across the political spectrum. So he doesn't have too many enemies. So to that extent, they can probably justify it to him in private. And in any case, the BJP and the DMK, behind the scenes have a very, very cozy relationship that is known to everybody. And, I'll give you another example of that. Today, for instance, the Enforcement Directorate has put out a post on the raids which they carried out on one of the former ministers. And the raid, there was nothing about what was found. Documents were recovered, right? Normally, if they really wanted to go hard at the DMK, whatever they found, they would have said property documents to the tune of so many crores were recovered or something like that. Nothing.
But sir, at the end of the day, it's all about numbers. A. Saravanan of the DMK, if I may ask, the candidature of somebody like CP Radhakrishnan also makes it slightly difficult for the DMK because you can't really personally attack him. He's not a controversial figure. He's not going around speaking polarizing statements. Do you think that has also really put the DMK in some sort of a bind because you have to really keep saying that he's an RSS candidate and hence we are opposing him?
See, we are in parliamentary politics, parliamentary form of governance, where the party you represent makes all the difference. Individually, you may be Buddha or you may be Gandhi, but it all depends on whom you represent, what you represent. And Mr. Radhakrishnan, what has he done for the state of Tamil Nadu? He was not even able to win any elections. And the ministers who were more powerful than these vice presidential things, they were not even able to win elections. What have they done for the state of Tamil Nadu? People were here, people were elected. The BJP thought they will be able to have electoral dividends. and they had people nominated to Rajya Sabha from some other states, became ministers. What have they done for the state of Tamil Nadu? Nothing. And what will his candidature do to the state of Tamil Nadu? Nothing. And it is us in 2002 ensured that Dr. Abdul Kalam, the first Tamilian to become the president. And he is only a vice president. So why are we tying up ourselves in knots over a non-issue?
No.
But the
Venkatraman
Kovai
was
Satyan,
president
just
much
respond
before
to that.
Abdul
Kovai
Kalam.
Satyan and then SG Surya.
No.
Respond to that. Go ahead. Amongst the allies, you decide who's going to respond.
No,
Between
see,
Kovai Satyan and SG Surya.
see, much before Dr. Abdul Kalam, Venkatraman was president of India to teach some history to Saravanan. Secondly, if he is an RSS man, why did DMK support him to become an MP? If it was
We
some
were in
other
alliance.
candidate, there is some kind of why did you
That's also
why
true
did you come
between
into an
98
alliance
and
with the
99.
RSS
Both the
man?
AIDMK and the DMK has supported.
That's it.
Yes.
See, the point is very simple. Like Sumant Raman
Yes,
said,
that's a very
we do
important
not
point, yeah.
like Sumant Raman said, we do not need DMK support. It is just a gesture
Then why are you
because
begging?
we are not begging. Just shut up, Saranan. There is some decorum that you have to follow. Okay, it is not begging.
I think
it is DMK which is coming and begging us behind the doors every time, and I cannot expose
Expose
this
it, man.
online.
Expose it. If you have the courage, expose it.
Maintain the
You are a
decorum. Have the
minority
decency
government.
first. If you
Expose
are
it. No.
representing in the
When you
national
are
channel,
saying,
just shut
please
up and
don't.
maintain the
Let
decorum.
BJP
You
and
just shut
RSS
up
don't speak.
and
Give a
maintain
yarn
the
on
decorum.
decorum and all those things.
What is
You
this
have no
begging? Is
business.
this the language
You have
you
no
speak?
business to talk to me
Is
like
this the
that.
language you speak in the national television? You
What
just
national
shut up, man.
television?
Is this
What
the language
national
you speak
television
in the
are you
national
talking?
television?
No.
We are not
SG
begging.
Surya,
You ask your chief
you
minister
can't
to
say
tell if
shut
you are
up on
begging.
national
You ask your
television.
chief
I don't
minister
think
to tell
that's
if you
this
are
one. And
begging.
Saravanan,
It
let's
is
not
the
get into a
gesture. It is the
face-off on this.
gesture. Parliamentary
Kovai
gesture that we
Satyan,
are
very
following.
briefly, ultimately there were worries over how the AIDMK was going to justify its alliance with the BJP. Does this give you a clear indication that it's fine in the election and it's going to be a clear poll promise? Do you believe that this will blunt the DMK's attack? Or do you believe that that electoral attack is still something at the grassroots which is going to be strong for the AIDMK to combat?
The alliance have delivered results for Tamil Nadu. 11 medical colleges, protected agricultural zone, 7.5 internal reservation. We have a long list to state. This is what we have delivered for the people. But 51 months has gone. DMK is a total failure. And there is a high anti-incumbency. And the fake peddlers and fake narrative stands exposed because the Tamil pride is only on papers now. If you want to not support the CPR, who is the son of the soil, who was in an ally with the DMK while he became an MP, now the reason cited is something else. That is what the clear political agenda which they are trying to drive. They are desperate for a narrative for the upcoming elections on 2026, which they feel that this could be one of their strongest weapon of narrative. But it is not so, because they have to take a back seat. They have to answer to the people of Tamil Nadu. Why didn't they support Abdul Kalamji, APJ, while he was nominated for the president? Why didn't they support Draupadi Murmuji from the downtrodden community? So they have more answers to give if they want to take the narrative of the CPRG from the RSS bastion representing RSS ideology. That narrative will not go well with the people of Tamil Nadu because DMK's Tamilian and Tamil Nadu pride will stand exposed. Their double standards stands exposed at this juncture. That's what it is going to be, and the people of Tamil Nadu are very well aware of this, and they understand.
Can I come in? Can I come in?
Vasudha, give us a sense of what you're hearing from the BJP. Was this part of the calculation of the BJP at the end of the day, the choice?
Well, Veera, let me just tell you that, in Hindi there is a saying that, if you get burnt by milk, you're very careful the next time. And then, so this time the BJP wants to make sure that it does not get burnt. And that's why there's a 360-degree shift in its position. And it wants somebody who's ideologically grounded, who's consistent, who has not created any controversies, who does not have, this ability to put the attention all on himself. He's not been in the spotlight. He has handled difficult states for the BJP. So clearly, this is a man that the BJP is banking on for his institutional experience, also for his organizational experience, because he's going to be the vice president for 5 years. So clearly, it's a strategic decision by the BJP, not a tactical decision, because Jagdeep Dhankar was an appointment that was made because the BJP wanted to assuage the Jats at that time. But this time, a whole lot of thought has gone into this, and the BJP wants to be safe than sorry.
So Sumant Raman, what do you see the INDIA bloc's response to be? In fact, that's what we're waiting for. We were hoping for some breaking news on that count because the meeting is on with all the INDIA allies. What do you see the response? Do you believe that the DMK will push and the INDIA bloc will come up with also a Tamilian candidate, which could mean a Tamil versus Tamil face-off for the vice presidential polls?
No, I don't think that there will be pressure exerted significantly by the DMK for a Tamil candidate. I think that they are going to let the India Alliance decide who the candidate could be. It could be a Tamilian, it need not be a Tamilian, but I don't see the DMK being pushed into a corner on this. Yes, it is a bit of an embarrassment for them if they vote against a Tamilian, but it's not something that's going to have a massive impact on the election that they will have to take a stand. They will put up the India Alliance candidate and they would vote against Mr. Radhakrishnan. I don't think that there will be any major political damage to them as a result of that.
Right. Important point that you make there. I wish we can get more reactions. I know Saravanan was itching to respond to something. So was SJ Surya. Okay, 10 seconds to each of you. Exactly.
No, 20 seconds to me. Raghav, only 20
Saravanan
seconds to
first.
me. I have to counter 3 people. So only 20 seconds to me. See, when we
Go
supported Radhakrishnan and we were in alliance, we had a common minimum program. We controlled the BJP. The BJP were not able to go ahead with their pet projects of abolishing Article 370, having a uniform civil code and building Ram Mandir. But they have almost have everything now. There is nobody to control them. We controlled the BJP in 1999. That is why we were in alliance. And he was the only time he was elected. But then at the time, Mr. CP Radhakrishnan. Now the question is this. What is he? What will he bring to the state of Tamil Nadu?
Your 20 seconds is over. I'm very sorry, Saravanan, but your 20 seconds over. SG Surya is waiting for his 20 seconds. Go ahead, you have the last word, SG Surya.
Yes, sir. One more time, DMK's hypocrisy of being pro-Tamil or a Tamilian party will be exposed when they will not support CP Radhakrishnan for the vice presidentship and they will stand exposed yet another time. Thank you.
All right, you are saying that they will stand exposed. DMK saying that it doesn't matter to us. We'll keep this face-off. Vasudha, this is one that's going to play out during the assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. More on the ground between AIDMK and the DMK. We'll keep a close watch, but I'm still waiting to hear from that INDIA bloc meet because that's going to be very interesting to see what their strategy is going to be.